So we're trying to deliver food in smaller spaces, as little as 20 square meters. So as you can see, this is only 400 millimeters wide, hence VI 400. It's a pass-through, PT. So again, the coding and spec. But this unit, we've shrunk the actual footprint to 400 millimeters, so there's more space for you to work. Whereas the larger units take up a very big area. So capacity-wise, this has 6 trays, so we've made it taller. With 6 trays, this one and up to 12 trays, so it's showing that we can hold large capacities in smaller spaces. So in all the range we do, we have varying models and sizes. Why do we call it a gastro? Purely because of a tray. It's a gastronomic pan, so it's a food-shaped tray, and these trays come in a multitude of sizes. So you may see 3rd, 6, and 12, and these units, as well as all the other Vizu products, take gastronomic pans. So they will put any derivative of these pans or trays, whether it's the Vizu pass-throughs or warmer drawers. So as an accessory, they want pans. And then there's a wire that goes in it to keep the food off the bottom of the pan. So any warm meal device, they will need pans to be shipped. And they'll also need the size that are correct for that client. So this one works on humidity, but instead of adding water, when you close the lid, the pan slides against the steel lid and holds the humidity inside the holder. So that will hold food for up to 90 minutes without deterioration. So whether you're holding peri-peri chicken or a breakfast program, you can have eggs, sausage, hamburgers, hold in these type of warmer drawers. These will hold at a higher humidity than the open units because you've got a flap opening and closing, letting humidity out. You can put food in here, you can see it and buy it. And at the moment we're developing a new unit that's coming out, which is slightly larger than this, but it also has an intermediate tray, so a bigger capacity. You could hold pies, pastries. It's a drier humidity than if you were holding a breakfast program or chicken. This is a food chute. Originally we called it a burger chute. We said you can put more than burgers through here. You could put pizzas through here. You could put any type of hot foods, boxed, packaged. You can do clamshell, which is this type. You put a bun in, it lifts up, and it cooks within 20 seconds. The difference between this toaster and this toaster, they both do buns. One is a continuous method, meaning it's a conveyor, and this one is a batch. Batch meaning you're cooking 12 at a time. This one is 1 at a time. So it depends on what way you're going to cook the meat product to pair up the two. So if they're using a batch hamburger grill, it would go with a batch toaster. So they can deliver 12 buns, 12 burgers at the same time. But if you're cooking on a conveyor burger grill, you'd want a conveyor toaster. So they pair together. So it's slightly different in the principle. There are several principles of cooking a hot dog. Now the cinemas typically use a grill. So the hot dog is seated on here. This rolls up and down to evenly heat the product. It's already pre-cooked. You can steam it. What's the advantage against grilling or steaming? Steaming, you will wash out the flavour of the food. Eventually, if you leave it on boil, food becomes tasteless. It's a cheaper way of reheating food though, in water. This, by rotating on the plate, will seal in all the food and goodness, and you're not going to lose any taste.